Hey guys, it's Bianca Sophia. So I just wanted to hop on. I know I said I was going to put the video next of Michael L. and I making up, right? But this is going first. And there might be another one after this actually that goes first. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if I went into detail about that. But I thought I did, but I looked for it and I can't find it. But whatever. We'll get to that. But right now I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to put a picture up on the screen. So remember that this is what it looked like, you guys, right? It's so interesting that it's an atom, right? So remember that day I told you I shielded, and then Michael L had me put out my right hand, and then I saw this floating tiny sphere. It was like a circular sphere, right? And it was 3D, right? So it was a floating little sphere, like a little ball, right? But it had electric going around it, right? And just like this, see these electrons, I guess. There are electrons that are going around, right? And this is it's just weird how like the atom, right? It's well, this, I think that represents electricity, right? And it was weird how he put this electric ball in my hand, like. I wonder what the hell that means. If anybody has any ideas, that I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, I'm not like an expert in science. Hold on, I'm smoking. Hold on. Okay, so another thing I wanted to talk about while I'm remembering is one of my first supernatural experiences, or not, yeah, I guess you could call it an experience. I was really young. I was like 5 or 6, I think. And like I had been, excuse me, I had been having a lot of astral experiences when I was a little kid. Like I remember floating around my house, bouncing down the stairs, but like floating down, kind of like being able to, it was like really bouncy, I remember. And I would always wonder why I wasn't getting yelled at being out of bed in the middle of the night, because my parents thought I was in bed, because I was in bed, wasn't I? This is an astral projection type thing, right? Which I told you we're always doing, right? So it was like, but these are ones I got to remember, which is cool, right? And I always thought it was weird how when I went to sleep, I was in a different place. Like I kind of caught on, but I was too young to really understand what was going on. I wasn't realizing it was 2 different places, right? Within me too. So I remember one night, I thought I woke up, and it was a false wake up, right? Where I sat up in bed, and I could feel a being, like a person at my door. My parents kept my door open because I was young. So there was a lion being standing in my doorway, and it waved to me, and I waved back, and I felt like a really loving presence. Like I felt a really loving presence, but I was like, why would my mom and dad or mom or my dad? Because I thought it was them at first. They were wearing a really cool costume. Yeah, I was 5 or 6. You don't know. Or maybe I was a little bit older. I'm not sure. But I felt like I was really, really young. I was really young. And I remember like waving, and it waved back, and I felt a really loving presence from this being, right? And I looked away, and when I looked back, it was gone in an instant, right? And I was like, that's weird. And when I looked back, to lay back down, I noticed my body was there, right? So it was like I was sitting up, and my body was back there, but I was like, whoa, that's weird. And then I woke up, right? So no, it wasn't a dream. I was there. It was the astral. It was that lion being. I could see it because I was in the astral. Do you understand? And it knew that he showed him he or she showed themselves to me, and on purpose, so I would remember that, for later on. For now, if they say, hey, that wasn't just crazy, that was real, because the lion beings are real beings. They are from Lyra. Those are the ancient lion beings, right? Those are ancient beings. They're from a different universe. They came here to start this new universe with the dragons, right? It's a whole long story, and the bird people, and the dragon people, and the lion people, and the felines. The felines came from the lion beings. But we'll get into all that another time. That's a whole nother, that's like galactic history and stuff. Or I should say galactic future, right? Oh, damn. We don't really know, do we? It's so interesting when you think about what was really first, because it's like whenever asked, like, it's all happening now. So, you know, I'm like, come on, just tell me, you know. But no, it's like part of the puzzle. It's part of the fun, figuring that all out. Because even the higher dimensional beings, you know, they don't know themselves. Like, oh no, that was the past, but then some say it's the future, you know. So it's really interesting, right? But it makes sense that, like, I feel like Earth might have been the first, because, like, well, not Earth, but Terra, right? Terra was first, and then Earth, and then we went back up to Terra. But see, like, what if Terra was the future? You know, that's where it gets, like, trippy. It's like, did we really start in Earth? And like I said, remember, we come from the future to come back, and maybe we kept doing that. We would go to fix Earth. We kept fixing Earth, so we would, like, go to Terra, and then we fell back down to Earth, and then we would go back up, and then back down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and each time we went back up, a new dimension would open, right? And we kept coming back from the future to the past to fix Earth. It's just, I don't know. That's just a little idea I had. It's very interesting, though, isn't it? So interesting. It's like, if you think about it, like that first time we evolved, the Earth evolved, Terra, right? It's like, it didn't work out well, did it? Like we didn't, because it was a new soul experience, right? We were still new. We evolved, and then we fell back down because we weren't ready, I guess, right? And then we evolved again, which is going to happen now, right? Evolved again back to Terra. And then we apparently come back to the past again to fix it again. And then we go further and further up. And then each time we come back from the future to the past to keep fixing all these timelines. Do you understand what I'm saying? But people from the future coming back wouldn't really know the difference, right? They're seeing that as the past, right? But then, like, but what if it's not really the past? What if it's because you're from the future, it's the past? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. It's just, it's a whole time thing. It's just so confusing, isn't it? But I love it. I love that shit. I fucking love it. All right, I'm going to stop for now. It was a little short. I just wanted to get on about that electric ball. I thought that was weird. Why he put an electric atom inside of me? Like, what was that? What is that? It probably has something to do with super soldier activations, right? It makes sense, right? And it's being done on a higher realm because I'm in that higher realm at the same time as I'm here. So they put something inside of me maybe that was going to activate me, you know? Yeah. I don't know. I just love this shit. Give me more, right? Well, that's all I've got for you guys for now, but more is coming. I love you guys. Shields up, swords up. Let's get it.